Said to be the most beautiful of all stately homes, partly because of its setting here in the Peak District, Chatsworth is as impressive from the air now as it is on the ground, thanks to a multi-million-pound restoration. For the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire, they hope the work will have preserved the house for centuries to come.
The stonework of the house inside the courtyard and the outside and the wing all needed mending. A lot of it needed redoing, new stone being put in. And we realised that one of the most important things was that the visitor route was far from satisfactory. There were too many stairs, too much up and down, and it didn't flow very well.
And there's been no expense spared. This isn't gold paint going on these gates, but actual gold.
For that set there that we're doing there is in gold costs is about £4,000 for the actual gold.
Up on the roof, and it's a different metal being used. 192 tonnes of lead have been replaced to keep the building watertight.
It's very difficult, obviously, because all you have to do is look around and have a look at the access what you've got, but you have to live with it.
What's it like working on such a famous historic building?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a lovely place. The views are fantastic. You couldn't wish for better views, to be honest.
But the restoration isn't just of the outside. Inside, these priceless tapestries have been cleaned and repaired and have become a favourite of the Duchess.
One of the biggest tapestries has just returned from being washed and cleaned and restored, and it just looks magnificent, really. The colours have come back.
But it's not just about the historic. Chatsworth now has its first ever artist in residence, bringing a distinctly modern touch.
They're all depictions of women, and I wanted to sort of parade them in here amongst this kind of the classical sculpture, which is actually very, very picky about the body types that it represents. So I wanted to bring in colour, a slight shock, but I think it works. Again, it shouldn't work, but thankfully it does work.
And for the Duke, what's his favourite part of the new look Chatsworth? Gold windows, 17th century bling, is this what?
17th century bling. It's exactly what it is.
Are you happy with your gold windows?
We love it. We can't have enough of it. It's just magic. And
the finials on the top too.
Yeah,
look wonderful.
Yes, just to make sure that people notice.
So 17th century bling back for a 21st century Chatsworth.